Good day, children. Welcome to your English class. Today we are going to deal with the third chapter of your literature textbook. The name of the chapter is How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. We know that the dog and the wolf are closely related. Once they had been living together as wild animals. But we don't know from when onwards the dog became a tame animal. Maybe this story will help us to tell us that. So, shall we start, children? How the dog found himself a new master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom until a dog was born who was ill-pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. So, in the beginning of the lesson itself, I said that dogs were just like wolves. They were just like wild animals until a dog was born who was very much ill-pleased. Ill-pleased means he was not happy with the way how he led his life. He was tired of wandering by himself, searching for food, and also he was very much afraid that someone would come and attack him. Someone who is stronger than him would come and attack him. Because of this reason, he really needed a master who is stronger than him, who is stronger than anyone on this earth. So he decided to search for such a master. He thought it over and decided the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he decided to find such a master. He walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. "Where are you going, dog?" the wolf asked. "I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf?" "I don't see why not," the wolf said, and this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. So it was at that time he came to meet a big wolf. So he thought that the wolf is very strong as he was fierce. Fierce means very frightening look, because we know that wolf is a bigger size of dog, right? That is why it is said as kinsman. Kinsman means it's a relative. So he thought that the wolf must be very strong as he looks. So the dog asked him to be the master of the dog. So the wolf was okay with it, so he agreed to do that, and two of them went on together. They walked, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. "What's come over you, master?" he asked. "What has frightened you so?" "Can't you see? There's a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me." So while they were walking, suddenly the dog noticed a change in the wolf. The wolf lifted his nose, sniffed. Sniffed, hope you know what I mean by sniffed. Sniff means to draw up air through the nose, to smell. Okay, all dogs do that, right? Or just like that, wolf also do that. So it just sniffed, darted quickly off the path. Darted means to move quickly. It just quickly moved off the path. It just tried to hide somewhere. Where did he try to hide? He tried to hide into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. So seeing this, the dog was quite surprised, because he thought that wolf is the strongest one in the earth. So when the wolf got frightened, the dog was quite surprised to see that. he asked the wolf, "What has happened? What's come over you? What's come over you means what has affected you?" So it was then he said, "See, you didn't see? There's a bear out there and he might eat up both of us." So the wolf was afraid that, or the wolf feared that the bear would eat both the dog and the wolf.